Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello
here.
everyone and
Well,
welcome
just
to
gorgeous
Old
evening. The
Trafford.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We are just getting started. Cross goes in there. And the keeper gets his hands on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Guardiol. Correa does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella, Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age.
He's having a hit! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Yamal knocks it into space. Kudus. That's an excellent interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicely spread. Quarter of an hour played. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Gundogan. Now Pedro Porro. Carlos Augusto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Correa. Subimendi. Spread to the right. Savinho finding himself in space. And he's had it nicked away.
Kukçu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
It's Rashford! It's in! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Subimendi. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kukçu. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Kukçu taking charge of the dead ball. Great chance here to level it up. That was travelling. Kvaratskhelia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Looks a good ball through.
He's in. Shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's put paid to the danger. And now they can clear their lines. Kokchu. And here's Savinho. Looking for Kokchu! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, there's the clearance.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Savinho. Kokchu. And Savinho. That pass has been well intercepted. Guardiola. That was lovely, that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rafael Leao flings in across. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kvaratskhelia. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, they could break here. And here's Kokchu. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back. Rashford! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Rashford clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Guardiola. It's a good run down the right. So what can they make of this? A heavy challenge. It's Bruno Fernandes. That's going wide left. Tries to cross. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone wrong, Dieter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Manchester United still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And he's quick to return it. Hernandez with the slide tackle there. Bruno Fernandes stood his ground strongly. And he can clear it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's managed to get free. And that looks a decent ball. Now there's a chance for a shot! And no mistake. Manchester United are back on level terms. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21.
There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 18.
Starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, it seems to me
Substitution in
they're both
progress.
pushing for
The
another
attendance
now.
for this
Could be
match
a
was
critical phase.
70,987.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Madueke. Madueke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Coman. Vardiol. Oh, easy pickings there. Gundogan. Good purposeful running this. Oh, that's great. Coman! Kukcu attempts a clearance. Has another go! And that's in! And again they hit the front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 14, Marcus Rashford. Substitution for Manchester United.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Eucharist.
Lots and lots of changes.
Number 8.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 22.
It's a good
Kukcu.
ball out wide.
Coming on the field.
Madueke.
Number 20. Milik. Number 10.
It's made its way to him.
Number 33. Zaire Emery.
With the clearance.
Well, he got rigged because he was under pressure.
Carlos Augusto. Isco. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Substitutions taking place.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Oh, he's having a go! And that could come back to haunt them.
El-Shaarawy clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Manchester United are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Zubimendi has created one goal already. Isco. Oh, that's delightful. Al-Shaarawy. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Coman is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
4
Tries
added
from a
minutes has
long
been
way out.
indicated.
Looking to play him in. Coman! Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Tries to play it through. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's it. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until
Hello
the end.
attendees, this is a lost children's announcement.
So what you've seen, Jim?
Please keep your
Manchester
eyes on your
United
children
definitely
during the match
struggled
at
to
all
get going.
times.
That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Got things underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the...
He's having a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Chu running with intent. Ball looks a good one. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nice control. He's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri, and it's Hakimi. Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Kvaratskhelia. And here's the chance to counter. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mendy. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Over to the other side. Great vision. Bruno Fernandes in acres of space out wide. That's an excellent interception. Hakimi. He's gone forward. Simeone might just make this. Upamecano to Bruno Fernandes. Thierry Correa. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Conte. Teze. Alysson. Mendy. And it's Rodri. Ball played for Lookman. Can he get on the end of this? Ball's gone as... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's the throw. Aimed at the far side. Raul clears without hesitation. Bruno Fernandes. Zubimendi. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Conte. Ball has bounced loose now. Kvaratskhelia.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. To Bruno Fernandes. Aaron Zubimendi. Thierry Correa. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! He's got himself an absolute peach. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Up
acréscimo.
in no man's land. Hakimi. Drills one in. Savinho. Ambitious ball here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that was very necessary. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved a little bit more.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Anderson. Teze. That's been intercepted. Mendy. Simeone. And it's Hakimi. Zubimendi. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Oh, strongly challenged there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mendy. Now it's Doku. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Shot, surely! Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course, and he's managed to get free.
There they go, punting again.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 11. Camisa 10.
Nice bit of skill and he's away.
Camisa 16.
That's good play.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Raul
camisa
puts
8.
across him.
Camisa 9.
And he can clear it
Camisa
away.
6.
That tackle was
Substituição.
certainly sturdy. Shoots! Well, that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Gomez wins the duel this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Kukchu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Correa, who's set up one goal so far. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Madueke has been caught there, it's a foul. Mendy is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 7.
Now it's Madueke.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22. Camisa 48. Substituição
Manchester
em
United
andamento.
perhaps contemplating their next change. It's Alysson! Conte. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he's been shifted off it. Can he spark a counter here? Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. That's a physical challenge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Van de Ven. Adam Subimendi. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And Madueke. He's had a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
El Shaarawy deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He won't be happy with that one. Rumetsi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Back on the ball again. And here's Zaha. Conte. Oh, he's played it in low.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Bruno Fernandes claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.